I think tonight's where the Nuggets. This is where Vic, you help me out here.
Yeah.
Because there are times when the Nuggets would play the Lakers, and the Lakers say, "Well, we really got something now. This is personal." Mm-hmm. And what would I say? Make it all the personal, vendetta you want. I couldn't because you're not as good. I don't care if it's personal to you, Lakers. You ain't going to win because you're not good. You're not going to beat the Nuggets. Now, I guess my question to you is, where does the personal fight back come from tonight from the Denver Nuggets in a blowout, embarrassing loss?
Well, I'll tell you.
Does the personal pride factor figure in tonight? The Oklahoma City Thunder are a better basketball team.
I'll give you a quote from Adelman from yesterday. In the NBA playoffs, a lot of the time, the whistle and the way the game is played is who hits first. Mm-hmm. And I thought they hit first, second, and third in Game 2. Tomorrow, we have to be the aggressor, and I expect us to be.
If you play a certain style from the onset, the referees adjust to that style. They will, because they can't foul out the entire team.
Yeah.
The referees will adjust to that style. And I guess what I'm asking is, what style do the Nuggets want to play? They're in their home now. You determine the style. And, if your hope is all of a sudden the Nuggets turn into He-Man and Incredible Hulks and start throwing people, that's not going to happen. That's not this team. That's not their makeup. All I'm saying is you got to defend one another. You've got to be able to hold your own in that department. This team is going to win because it's skilled, because it's got Nikola Jokic, the best player on the planet, and it's got to knock down shots. It's not going to win. These aren't the Detroit Pistons here. This isn't Bill Laimbeer throwing bodies around. It's not how they win. If that's what you're expecting tonight, go home.
Yeah, but I think that the Thunder need to know, and you're right, because they're a better team. But if the Nuggets are going to win, if they win 3 of these games by a point, I don't care. It's fine. But I want one where they actually send a message to the Thunder that, you know what, we are those guys. We are those former champions who know how to get it done in the most important moments.
Right.
I want a little bit of a thumping. You know what I mean? And again, that sounds greedy, and it sounds. I just think those kids need to know who they're playing. That's what I think.
The thing that Oklahoma City has, gosh, in droves, they've got all these guards that can come out and guard. Case and Wallace, Caruso, Dort. They got guard after guard. And then, let's get after Joker now. Chet, Hartenstein. Then they bring up big Jalen Williams, the bigger version. They got so much depth they can throw at you. They don't care how many times they foul because they have somebody waiting. For the Nuggets, that's a great point. Nick Kreckman said this yesterday. I could not agree with him more on the afternoon show. The one huge advantage Oklahoma City has, the reason why their defense is so damn powerful, they have power in numbers. They don't care if a guy fouls out.
Right.
Unless it's SGA, that's a big deal. But other than that, they don't care. Cut off my arm, I'll grow another. There's guys on the bench waiting to play. They're fine. The Nuggets, that's a big deal.
That is true.
That is correct. And that's where that lack of depth, you can't just go 100 miles an hour with everybody. And they're not built that way. They don't have that kind of mentality. They don't have that defending mentality overall as a unit.
Do you sell out tonight? Do you play guys like 43, 44 minutes?
Yep.
I think it's a very important game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I do. I think it's game 3 of this series, especially if you aspire to win the series.
I got to have it, Vic. I'm just, all right, I'm on record. I got to have it tonight.
Yeah.
Need
Why don't you come down? Come down, sit with me.
Need it. Well, I got a kind of a watch party thing going on tonight.
Oh, hey.
Why are you all up in my business and want to know what I'm doing all the time?
I'm just curious. When the Avs play, I'm usually in the building. I go.
You're doing the watch party?
We got a little watch thing going on tonight.
Where's that at?
In my friend Sean's house.
Oh, I thought you meant like an actual work watch party.
No. We got like peeps gathered for the situation.
Is that why you needed the chairs?
No, the chairs are for my house. Thank you, Laura.
So let me ask you how your watch party works, because you know how I watch games. I've got to focus.
Yeah.
Are people going to chatter while you're watching?
Probably.
Okay, how do you deal with that?
Watch. You're talking to the best bass that you know. I'm a bass. I can multitask while partaking in the
What
game.
are you, Nick Wright? What was Nick Wright's retort to me when I said, I'm the best in the world at doing this?
I'm the best in the world at this. You're
Yeah.
at a distinct disadvantage because I'm the best in the world.
Let me pull a
this.
Sean Payton. Ask me, Vic. Ask me if I'm a good bass.
How do you communicate with friends and watch a game at the same time?
I'm really good at it. Yeah, I'm really good at that.
What was his answer that he said that to?
That's what he said. You're a great game manager. No, I'm really good at it.
You know, I tweeted out that.
No, he did this. He goes, "You're a good game manager." I'm a what? You're a good game. Oh yeah. I just want to hear that again. I'm really good.
I'm really good at it. It's awesome. So anyway, I can partake and socialize at the same time. But I need this one tonight.
Yeah.
I just feel like we gotta have it. Gotta have it.
I
right?
gotta have it too.
Right.
I gotta have it.
You gotta have it. Because you don't look like you got to have it.
No.
If it's a split, you get tonight and you drop the afternoon affair. Yeah. Okay, I can live with that. Okay, but I gotta have tonight.
Yeah, give it to me.
Yep, give it to me good.
Give it up.
Give it hard.
All right,
big win.
I
mean, go hard. That didn't come out right.
What you just did.
That didn't come out right.
We were having a great convo.
Yeah, that didn't come out correctly. Go hard tonight. You need this win. You got to have this dub this evening.
I don't think there's any question, by the way. I think this weekend is at least a split, and probably a split. Like, if I had to handicap it, what the record was going to be of this series at the end, I think I'd go like 85% it's 2-2. 10% it's 3-1 OKC. And then the other 5% is Nuggets are up 3-1 at the end of this.
But you know what?
I almost am like guaranteeing a split in this weekend.
But Vic, this is where, again, you're coming off an embarrassing situation.
But let me tell you why.
Yeah.
It's what we said about the Nuggets forever. The Nuggets are what? They're really good when they have to be.
Yeah, they're not good front runners.
They aren't good when they don't have to be.
So what you're telling me is that the likelihood of them dropping tonight, yet coming back and getting a must-win on Sunday, that's the more likely scenario.
Let me tell you something right now.
I need tonight.
I'm going to compare the Nuggets to myself for a second. Brett, years ago, horrible procrastinator. Horrible. I would leave things off to the last second constantly.
Now, give me an example.
School.
Mm-hmm.
I got good grades.
Mm-hmm.
I got good grades.
But you're up at 6 a.m. doing the homework assignment.
But there's an essay that's due in 2 weeks. Night before it's due. That's when I got my work done. Now, I got it done. It was good, but I could have taken care of that a long time ago. That's the Nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they'll wait until they absolutely have to do something to do it.
I was the exact opposite for some reason. Just got it done. As soon as it was assigned, get it done, get it out of the way, and then enjoy life.
You know
That's
what?
the way I looked at it.
I think, okay.
Vic, it got so bad, I would have the next day that it was due,
mm-hmm.
the night when I was supposed to be doing it, and I eventually got around to it, I probably partied before I started the thing that I was supposed to do. But it was done. It was always done.
Look, I just think the pride factor there has to be some of that aspect in how hard you play tonight. OKC's really good. You can play as hard as you want and as smart as you want. Doesn't mean you're going to win. But the Nuggets have the best player on the planet. And I know that Jamal has a game coming up sometime. One of these Jamal games is going to emerge. It has to emerge. It always does emerge. He's going to have a Jamal game where he gets crazy and fills it up from all over the floor. Is that tonight? Because if it is, then the Nuggets, they win by 10, and they can go up 3-1 on Sunday at 1:30.
Make a decision for me. I need your starting five tonight. All right, we know the status of MPJ. He has told you. He has spoken it.
Leave him in the starting lineup. Leave him in.
Leave him in. Okay, so your starting five is
He's
the
got
same.
The threat has to be there,
All right.
Vic.
Okay.
Look, he can still hoist the ball, even though it's not as effective as it typically is, even though his guide hand can't get that high. He can still throw it up, and the Thunder still pay attention to him.
Yeah. See,
I'm not Christian Brown, they'll leave him open all day long.
I agree with you, and I'll go against the grain here. I know a lot of people are throwing stuff on the wall saying, try this, try that. This is who you are. This is the team you've built. This is the roster you have. I don't know if there's anything else you can do.
Yep.
You got through the Clippers with it. You're going to have to get through OKC. There's no magic pill here. Oh, let's go 5 deep on the roster. Bring this dude out. Guys, we all see what we see here. This is what you got.